We've got a guest on again. I have
Guess
created.
who's on? Guess who's on? It's our fucking Andy.
It's our Andy lot. What he don't know is not worth knowing. So, what do you want to
Oh, I
start?
don't know about that. That's a fucking big proclamation. What I know, bro, I can write on the back of a postage stamp in the size of this universe. Let's be honest, you know.
That's what we find out, isn't it, Andy? That's what we come to find out, mate.
I know how to defend myself, my little clan here, the ones I love. I can look after them and defend them, and that's as much as a man needs to fucking know, bro, before you go back to the dirt.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly. Hey up, Noodle, mate. Welcome. Yeah,
Noodle, how you doing?
this guy's well worth listening to. Noodle Knocker, mate. Is salt of earth. This guy. Do you know what you're on about the other day, Andy? About the 12 maxims.
Of equity or the courts?
Yeah. Have you seen that film with Brad Pitt in? It's called 12 Monkeys.
I don't watch movies, bro. I haven't even got a telly.
Yeah, bless you. I'm not big on them, like, but it was just a kid on YouTube broke it down, like 12 Monkeys it's called, and I think it's about like the 12 maxims.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
it's always 12s, isn't it? You know, it's
Yeah.
7's 12, you know, it's always them dozen, and that's how you know when they start coming with numbers like that, you know, it's fucking man-made, you know, it's a construct of man.
Yes.
The
Yeah.
12 months of the year, the 12 hours of the day, how does it go on, you know?
Yeah. Well,
What? So when you do the hands of the clock, 12 and 1, 13, 11 and 2, 13, 10 and 3, 13.
exactly.
Carry
Mate.
on, you're doing it, and it go every time 13.
Yeah, it's crazy, lad, isn't it? Hey, did you catch that that book called 2025, Andy? Fucking Jesus, mate.
Yeah.
There's a link somewhere. I don't know how to put links up, but it's on YouTube, like, and it shows you fucking hell in 1997.
I wrote a book once, but I didn't publish it, lad.
Why? How comes? Might you still publish it, or?
No, I did. It's just it puts a target on your back, don't it, bro? Them truths and stuff, they'll get you shot down, man. So I'd just rather do what I'm doing. I don't need no money. I don't want no money from it, and that's what it's all boils down to. So it kind of makes you sell your fucking soul. It's a bit like the artists themselves when they all step into that realm, ain't it? You know?
Yeah, I get you. There's like same with monetizing on here, innit, Andy? You know that then.
Yeah, I won't do it.
Same.
I won't do it.
I can put what I want up when I want. You know, I might get
That's right.
but that's it. That's about it. Like,
well, it's an interesting word. Let's go straight to the word occupation. People use this thing as a job. It's their job. They sit on here all fucking day chatting shit all fucking day.
True.
And what is it? We're taught at school that you need to do this and this and this to have a good occupation. Is that true?
Yeah.
So the private kids, they get taught to do this and this and this because they're going to have a profession.
Yeah.
So while we're having an occupation, which we think is a job, why do we hear on the news war has broke out? America is occupying Libya.
True. Very
true. So to be in occupation is to be there by militant force. It's nothing to do with working.
So it's not to do with your job. The word occupation is nothing to do with a job.
No, occupation is to be there by military force. You're occupying a country. You're there by force. So, you're occupying someone's house. When you have a letter come to your door, the occupant, is that your name, the occupant?
No.
Well, who is it then?
True.
Who's occupying? Are you there under force? Are you forcing anybody?
No.
Well, you're not the occupier then, are you?
No.
So what business do you have of opening the mail that comes to the occupier, like your fucking census and council tax and everything else every bastard year?
Wow.
Send it back, lad. Return to sender. Who's the occupier?
So the word occupier then actually means by military force.
To occupy is to be by military force.
Wow. Military force. See, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, can you decipher the word dumb ass? Dumb ass. Dumb is to not speak. And I've never met an ass that can speak by. I've seen asses that can type on YouTube and we see you. You're doing okay.
That were a classic when I were on about patches for stop smoking. How do we use them again? You put a
Over your
fucking
eyes, lad.
guy so you can't find your fucking fags. Fucking beauty, that lad. Fucking hell, man. It's a pleasure to have you on, mate. Did it all go well earlier with nurses and that? Everything all right?
Yeah, spot on. Everything's as it should be.
You're not
Being
worried,
on top.
like you said. You
Having it done Thursday.
Yeah, you said. Yeah, I'm rooting for you, lad. Are you a Leeds fan and all, Andy?
I don't do football, bro.
No, back in day.
Yeah, I used to drive a minibus full of the fucking Barmy Army for Leeds from down here in the Midlands, and I used to bring them up there and follow them. Yeah, Ellen Road.
I knew. Yeah. I was saying when I was a youth, like I stood in Lowfields, lost my feel of trainer one day. Fucking hell, we were playing Everton at Zenith Data Cup. There weren't many there, but fucking something happened, and we all says like, my fucking feel of trainer were fucking gone, mate.
Over the days.
Yeah.
You're doing it when you can afford feeler fucking trainers.
Yeah, back in the day. They didn't fit me, mate. They were 2 sizes too big. Them Feeler Trailblazer they were called, like them boots, fucking back in our day, like fucking I couldn't get
That's right.
4 pair of socks on were good. They were days, lad. But yeah, say football and all that, fucking gone, mate. I don't give it no energy at all now.
No, it's give them bread in an arena, they'll never revolt. It's just the Roman circus, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Just distract them. Yeah, give them bread and wine. It was once said, wasn't it?
And that's why the Olympics and all stuff like that's all started. And you know, it's just all the same. There's nothing new under the sun. It's just a repetition of same old fucking shit, you know.
Exactly, and when they're passing that torch on, Andy, it's the illuminated ones, isn't it? That's what it symbolises.
Yeah, the light bearer. You're now the light bearer.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. It's all symbolic.
Yeah.
2012 opening ceremony in London and all that. You had people in hospital beds. If anyone goes and looks back at 2012 ceremony, like they were telling you what's to come with COVID and shit.
Oh yeah, mark of the beast. If you don't believe it, read the book of Revelation. There'll be no more buying and selling if you do not accept the mark of the beast. And Agenda 21 and COVID was the pre-warning, the run-up to it, to see who's going to accept it and who isn't.
And I ain't even read 2030, Andy. I don't think I dare read it, mate, if I'm honest with you. Agenda 21 were enough for me, mate.
Well, they knew. They could look out the window and see who was fucking conforming, because if you had a mask on, dead easy. That cunt ain't got a mask on, he ain't conforming. And so that's how they look at us like that. And they put these tests out there, problem, reaction, solution, because it's a Masonic order.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. You speak wise fucking words, lad. We all need to catch up, and we all need to start to realise what's fucking going on, don't we? Like people like Tommy Robinson, you know what? People think he's like our saviour, Tommy Robinson, and we don't.
No, not at all.
Leading us
No.
is leading to our doom. Do you know what I mean? People don't realise this. He works for
Stephen. Our mate Stephen Yaxley Lennon. Yeah. He's paid by the state. These deep state activists. You know what I mean, mate? They're paid to be there, and it is a protest. Or if you're pro-police, pro-government, pro-Palestine, pro-Israel, you're for it. And if you're protesting, you're for it. And so whatever you get when you're out in the streets, gassed and whipped and fined and forfeited, it's because you're for it. You asked for it.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how many turned up the other day, but I can imagine it was.
I haven't got a clue. I won't know. I ain't a protester.
No, same. I know last time there were well over 1 million people there, Andy, but the news reported a few 100,000, if that. There were well over 1 million apparently there, so.
I've got no idea.
Yeah,
you're too right. Fuck the UK. That's what we say. Fuck the UK. The UK is a corporation. If you know anything, the UK is not a place. It's a fucking piece of paper.
It's a business, yeah. Yeah, it's a corporation, like you're saying, bless you. I hope everyone at chat. I'm not being ignorant. It's just we've got a guy on here who's helping people understand the nature of words, you know. just words in itself, very powerful, aren't they?
Like you say, nature, the law of nature. We're all subject to the law, and it's the natural law. Magnetism, attraction, all of those things. Nothing to do with the legislative rules, and that's written by the hand of man.
Exactly. That's a man-made thing, legislation, and it's not nature. It's not God's law, is it, Andy?
It all pertains to persons, and we all know it's written. There is no respect of persons when you know where you're looking. You know, so if you want to be respected, don't be a person. It's illegal to accept the legal fiction.
What did I read the other day in Bible, mate? It said it was a sin to call yourself a person. True or not?
If you read James 2:9, if you have respect for persons, you do so in sin and are convinced of the law as a transgressor.
That's right. Fucking unbelievable. And that page were folded over, you know, Christo.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't make this shit up, Andy.
Yeah.
What I was going to say as well, do you know that first rocket man, Warner von Braun, whatever his name is, on his headstone, there's a psalm, and it's 9/11, the psalm.
Psalm 91.
Yeah, you look that up, and he's left you a clue. Yeah. Left us all a fucking clue, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, it's there, you know.
It were very good. Sorry to cut you off. Go on, Andy.
You're going to say, so it's all in plain sight. When you can see the symbols, that because they do numerology or gematria, that they call it, every letter is a number, every number is a letter.
Yeah.
And so when you mix it up and you can read it like that, the signs and the symbols, it's all virtue signaling. And so when you see their symbolic nature, you can't never unsee it.
Yeah, exactly. Once you see something, you can't unsee it. Apparently, Andy, he used to be really good friends with Walt Disney.
Yeah, they're all Masons. He was a Mason too.
Yeah, and Walt Disney could have played that bad man who got rid of all Jews. You know what I'm on about. I don't want to get fucking video struck off, but they reckon he played him. He played him as the actor who played.
None of them was any good. None of them was good people. They all done wrong things to adolescence. That's what we're saying. And so we don't condone it and give it no energy, but none of it is any good. If you look back in the day, Druidism in early Druids in this country, they're the early wizards.
Yeah.
And when they used to perform their magic, they would use holly.
Yeah.
So they use a branch of holly. Like so you've got Hollywood.
Like in Harry Potter, he used to
Hollywood. And so when you look at anything with Hollywood, when you see Hollywood come into the mix, you know you're being fucking. It's all magic. It's all sleight of the hand. You know, the hidden hand.
Yeah. Well, they show you it, don't they, Andy, in the films? That is their karmic reasoning, isn't it? They have to show you this stuff to wash their hands.
Look at the beginning of each movie when you see the stars, they fall from heaven and they come and make up into a circle. It's the fallen stars, like we are the fallen stars. You know, it's how they portray us to be.
Exactly. You know, we've got an eye people counting, Andy. I think the last live we did, I'm sure it got over 1,400 views. So, you know, and people, like I said to you, people are very grateful, mate, for the knowledge. Everyone in chat, I'm not sorry.
Well, when you go to Hollywood and look at their floor, they've got stars on the floor with people's names on that they've sold their soul to the Baphomet, and that's what it's all there written. You know.
That Hollywood fucking strip where they have them stars on. Yeah, do you know how many there is? 200.
The fallen stars.
200 of the fallen angels. 200 stars. You could not make this shit up, bro. You know, it's just nice to connect with someone who knows what you're fucking on about. You know what I mean? Because bless them, half the people around here, everyone around here, they just don't know. It's not because they're stupid. They just don't know. You know,
it says, only open eyes shall see, real eyes, real lies. And we're all been hoodwinked at some form because the Institute has had a heavy doctrine upon us to make us that way, to make us teach us what to think instead of how to think outside of the box.
Exactly, mate. It's not your own thoughts, people. You know, your thinking's been done for you at your so-called comprehensive, etc., etc., etc. You know, it's very, very right what he's saying, man. What were I going to say then? Fuck. It's gone. I was going to say something. It's gone. I'm not being ignorant, chat. It's just this guy. He has me gobsmacked, man. He has me gobsmacked with his knowledge. You've been looking into this stuff for how long, Andy? 30 years.
Yeah, a little while. You know, it's
30 years with guys.
I started into it with family law to take the custody of my kids.
Right.
And it was that started me off into it, you know, and I started that in 1997.
Wow, fucking hell, strange that it was 1997 like that book. Wow, crazy, bro. Yeah.
And so you realise back then, when you go through family court, family is not an English word. Family is a legalese word. Familiar. We are familiar to one another. We're family. Famalam.
So
familiar is family. It's a private jurisdiction.
So
that's why.
What am I going to put? Family stands for, Andy.
Family is just shorter for familiar.
Right.
We're familiar to one another. Right. You know, we always say we're brothers of other mothers and sisters of other misters. We can be family, brothers and sisters, without being blood. We're familiar to one another. It's family.
Got you. That's what I was going to say to you. The word liability.
Yeah, liar.
Ability
you got the ability to lie.
Fucking that simple, isn't it, Andy, when you break it down?
So when you look at liability, you can either accept liability or you accept responsibility.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can give a response, you can respond, and so if you've done a wrong, put it right. Yeah. But liability, you know, again, legalese language.
It's so simple.
Who's libelous? Who's liable? You know.
Yeah. It's so simple, isn't it? When it's like I'm shit at delivering it, Andy. You know, because I skip about and my head's all over. But you could, you know, people can understand you better than me trying to waffle on about stuff.
Well, I always say, just like the word person, if you're going to use the word understand, realise what it means. It's to stand under. And that's why when you get arrested, the police will say you got the right to this, that, and the other. Do you understand? Because when you say yes, you are now standing under the rights and wishes that he is going to bestow upon you, taking it away from your own.
Exactly. My advice.
So if they say, go on, do you understand? No, I don't understand. I comprehend, but I have no understanding of you.
I overstand. Or
no. How can you understand?
Don't say.
You need to prove. You need to prove everything you say because it's all written down as evidence. And so therefore, if you're making a claim, you need to be able to prove it. So that's why silence is golden, you know. Yes. And unless they're making a claim on you that you have to rebuke, because in the legal world, silence is acquiescence. If you don't rebuke them, you're accepting what they're saying.
Got you. So
in the law side, they'll advise you to stay silent. However, on the legal realm, if you stay silent, you're accepting responsibility because you haven't rebuked them.
Like when you do a delivery, when it's signed delivery acceptance, and it's similar. I get you, mate. I get you. I hope everyone's getting this. This is golden, man. This guy gives his, he gives his energy up for free, guys. You know, he don't. Do you know what's mad, Andy? People are on TikTok. People like you and myself charging people for law advice and. You know,
oh no, I couldn't charge people who are in genuine trouble and they have civil infractions and they've got councils and authorities imposing themselves on them for fictitious bills, fictitious taxes, and they can ill afford to even feed their own children, worrying about how they're going to pay bedroom tax or council tax or some other bullshit. Yeah, you're damn right. It's a joke, and we're here to say no.
Of course, and you've got some prick wanting to charge them on top of it. What? It's fucking wrong, mate.
And our old people, what about our old people that have fought for our fucking rights and our independence and our country, and they're having to choose eating or eating? They're either stay warm and starve, or they have a bit of fucking dinner in the belly and freeze.
It's fucking horrendous, mate. And
what's going on? Well, it ain't fair. It ain't equity, and it speaks biblically of equity. They bring the fucking Bible to court in equity. So why aren't we taught equity? Because it's too powerful.
Yes. Yes.
And that's why I advocate it and speak of it, because it takes back our power. You don't have to go to the streets protesting, smashing saucepans and shouting through microphones.
And we don't need that, do we, bro? We don't.
No, pen to paper.
Yeah.
Pen is mightier than the sword.
Put an S in front of the fucking word. What have you got?
Sword.
Exactly. You know, this is the reason I come on here, man. Just trying to fucking help people, but you take it to a new level, bless you, Andy. You really do.
It's for protection of us and our little ones. Listen, our children are this country's future. They're our future. And now we and them are being raped, pillaged and plundered every single fucking day. Our soul and spirit is sold down the river daily.
Yes.
Our holy given calling makes money for the system while we're sleeping, and then we wake up in fucking debt. How does that work?
How can the country or the world be in all this fucking debt? Who spent all this fucking money? Because it wasn't me, it wasn't you.
No, that's right.
So what have they spent it on?
Exactly. So they need to be held accountable. Why aren't they accountable for their actions? They are working for us. They're public servants in public office. They need to be answerable to us, not the other way around. We're not answerable to them.
But they charge us for their fucking. Oh, that's
exactly.
That makes sense. Like,
and that's the trouble. They want us to pay for our own demise, and that's why I'm saying it's not okay. And when you stand up in court and say it's not okay, they're on your side because they know it's not okay.
1,000,000%, mate. 1,000,000%. And we do pay for our demise. Fuck me, do we? Until getting a grasp of things there, Andy, and then obviously you can apply yourself different, shall we?
Yeah. But it's all about how do you get a job? In the first instance, what's the first thing you have to do? You fill an application.
Yes.
So how then do we step forth in the law? Through application. You have to apply yourself with your knowledge to what you're doing. It's all application, brother.
Exactly. Yeah. It's how you apply yourself. I've come to learn that, Andy, you know. So anyone out there who's struggling with all these so-called bills and all that, don't let it fucking get you down. Don't be hiding under your quilt, etc. Just learn how to apply yourself different, shall we say. Spend some time looking up law and etc. instead of watching fucking Coronation Street, whatever. And you know, it will definitely help you. Put it that way.
I was born gay.
Yeah, God, I've been gay all my life. Is that a problem?
Welcome to the gay bar hashtag. You knew you were in the right place. That's why you're asking the question. You just knew it were right, didn't you?
Yeah, it felt right, didn't it, hashtag?
Welcome in.
Yeah, welcome, mate. What's gay about talking about law, you fucking dog? Oh, honestly, don't get me started, man. Don't get me fucking started. Welcome, hashtag, anyway. You're welcome, mate.
That's right, you see.
Yeah. We love you, bro. Come and join the fucking gay wagon, mate.
Come join the melee. That's right. Learn about equity. Tell me, what's the first maxim of equity? Can you tell me, hashtag? Let's play a bit of a quiz night. Show me what's the first maxim of equity. Come tell me.
We out Googling it, you twat. Oh, man. Just some jealous little fucking fraggle who just has to be nasty.
We don't know what we don't know, and you know, ignorance can make us do funny things, and we lash out and cry and scream and kick and fucking, you know, do all sorts of crazy behaviours. And once we know, it's better once we know.
Feeding your mind, you know, arm yourself with knowledge. You know, let's just sit and call people slanderous names and. Who gives a fuck what sexuality people are anyway? What's that got to do with you? You know, you're a small-minded little twat. Look up John Cooper Clarke. There's a poem for you. It's called Twat. Look up that poem. It's meant for you, hashtag. In fact, shall I put it on? Or, yeah, fuck it. I'm going to put it on, mate. There's a poem for you, hashtag. Wait there, mate. I'll get it up. This is how much I think.
We'll do a special appearance for you. You better thank us for this. We're going out the way now for you.
I'm going to get a copyright for you, you bastard, hashtag. I hope you're fucking happy now. Right.
We're not going to be able to monetize this now. We were fucking hoping to get a few quid back off this, but never mind. We'll do it with charity.
You've pushed my hand on this one, mate. Right, John Cooper Clarke. I can't stop listening to him lately, this guy. Right, it takes fucking ages to get it up. Come on, give me an option. John Cooper.
Anyway, Before you play, I'll give you a couple of options. Are you a person or are you a citizen? Or are you a civilian or are you a human? Choose one of them. And which rights do you want to stick with? What do you reckon is going to do you best?
I'm none of them. I'm just a fucking soldier and I'm a ball of energy, me. I don't know about all else. I'm just a fucking soldier and a ball of energy. I'm none of them.
Well, it's funny you say ball because BAAL, Ball, the cabal is what's running the show.
Look at that Balenciaga stuff and that, Andy. That's sickening, bro. Them adverts with Balenciaga with young kids with stockings and that on them.
Disgusting, man.
Yeah, in background there were a fucking thing for a paedophile who were at court and all that. Like, what the fuck, man?
I'm a truck driver.
Bless you.
And they're asking what living we do. I'm a truck driver and he's a coal miner. There you go.
Yeah, I'm an ex-coal miner. I was good at shoveling fucking coal. Good at shoveling shit. Right, are you ready, hashtag? This is just for you, this, mate. It's took me 10 minutes, this.
Could you get something for us now? Maybe something that you've...
Yeah, hashtag.
Sure, yeah. Lovely. Yeah.
There you go, mate.
An acrimonious stream of money because of the dreadful hotels these promoters have been put in. I'll do this one. I mean, you won't believe the hotels they've put them in, you know. I went to see the manager last night. I said, I come to see you about the... I said, I want one. I said, I'll have pneumonia in the morning. He said, you'll have cornflakes like every... Right, this is comfortable. It's like what there's on the menu.
Get ready,
hashtag. Club in the morning, you're the bitter end like a recently disinfected shithouse. You're clean round the bend, you give me the horrors. Too bad to be true. Some others are lousy because of you. You put the shit in shatter, you put the pain in Spain. You're just flattered about. Your face is just a stain. You're certainly no raver. Commonly known as a drag. Do us all a favour. Here, wear this polythene back. You're like a dose of scabies. I've got you under my skin. You make life a fairy tale. Grim. Sumo wrestlers' armpits have nothing on your shoes. Show me any earthwicks and they're twice as smart as you. I think about thrombosis. Every time we touch, I say you have acute halitosis. You say thank you very much. You're very pleasant. I know it's just a fad. Your very presence makes me really mad. I hear your knock up on my door. I've got to get out of town. I hit the lights, I hit the floor, I turn the TV down. People mention murder. The moment you arrive, I'd consider killing you if I thought you were alive. You've got this slippery quality. It makes me think of phlegm. And a dual personality, I hate both of them. Your bad breath, fat disease, destruction, tooth decay. Please, 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 please take yourself away like a death at a birthday party. You have to smile like a sucked and spat out smarty. You're no use to anyone.
Yes.
Like a black widow spider in the recess of disgrace, speaking as an outsider. What do you think of the human race? You went to a progressive psychiatrist. He recommended suicide before scratching your bad name off his list and pointed away outside. Laughter from the playground breaks your bleeding heart. You're heading for a breakdown. Better pull yourself apart. Your dirty name is passed about when something goes amiss. Your attitudes are platitudes. They make me want to piss.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he were a miner, but he worked at the pit.
Kind of they can't find a good word for you, but I can.
Twat. That's what you're, hashtag. You're a fucking twat. And that was just for you.
There you go. Merthyr Tydfil in the south of Wales.
That Kung Fu International, what he does and all, it fucking has me in tears, bro. He's fucking hell. He's old school, isn't he? That John Cooper Clarke, like, help Ryan, mate.
Yeah, that's right, Billy. You know, I think he got a job in the fucking offices. He worked at the pit, but he didn't go under the ground. Run about fucking Savile.
Oh, yeah. Meant to be a Bevin boy, so he said. And do you know what he said? He said, miners used to say, how do you keep yourself so clean?
That's right.
Yeah, fucking, nah. I don't think he did work down pit, me, Andy.
No, that's right, bro. That's fucking right.
Just
They're grown up as they're grown up as a part of it, mate. That you don't just become fucking someone like that out of nowhere because you've worked hard all your life. It ain't like that, bro.
no. And his mum were called the Duchess.
Exactly. Come on, you know what I'm saying? The number one procurer of children to the monarch. Fuck
Well,
me.
a fixer. That's what a fixer is. Jim will fix.
Yeah,
That's
a procurer.
isn't it, Andy?
Listen, write it down. Procurement. You have a 151 officer. It's a chief cashier of procurement. A 151 officer.
How do you
Chief cashier of procurement.
procurement?
Yeah.
And it means what, Andy?
And that's who you put, and that's the chief cashier of your local council who's in charge of council tax. They're the people you need to go and have a word with and ask them if they can prove if you're a person or not.
Got you. That's going to come in handy, mate. Thank you.
So never mind all the underlings, all the receptionists and everybody that works on the phone. Fuck all them people. Call up a meeting. You want a meeting with the 151 officer. Get down there in person. Equity acts in personam. Pose the question. You've made a claim. Take the letter with you.
151.
151 officer. Chief cashier.
Chief cashier, 151. Yeah, I've got that. Nice one, thank you. You know, it might just be words to some people, but fuck me, trust me, these fucking words are very, very fucking helpful, man. It was just a question, baby. Hashtag, you've just made yourself look like a fuck like the dick that you are. So just stay in and keep getting fried, bro. It's up to you. We're trying to help people, mate, with a bit of knowledge.
We ain't here, listen, we ain't here to judge. Like we are sin cast the first stone. So listen, we don't care what colour you are, what your religion is, what your gender is, what your sexuality is, which way you point your rug and who you're shagging. We don't give a fuck.
No, we're just trying to help you with words, mate. So if that's a problem, hashtag, can't help you, mate. You sit and worry about people's sexuality, mate, and us men will do fucking real work. We're on front line trying to, help the younger generation, mate. So you sit and worry about people's sexuality, mate. Brain size of a fucking pigeon, honestly. Old pigeon brain.
I wouldn't bring a pigeon brain into disrepute. You take a pigeon any fucking where in the country and it'll come back to your house.
It's true. More fucking brains than this fucker. Very true, bro. I've picked round bird, haven't I? Hey, but fucking all birds are smart, aren't they?
Fuck me. You know, you're raising controversy with that remark, brother.
Oh, I'm bro, because I swear to you, I wasn't even going to bother. Like I'm saying, if you weren't going to come on, I was just going to fuck off to bed early, mate. Like so.
That's right. Worried about what about the food we're fucking being forced to eat? All this GM fucking modified bullshit, processed bullshit, fucking flour, palm oil, and you fucking name it, absolute bullshit. And the supermarket are passing you to the health system. They pass you back to the supermarket. You want sugar free. They send you back to the hospital. Send you back to the shop. You want gluten free. Send you back to the fucking hospital. Send you back to the shops. Now you're lactose intolerant. You want to fucking back to the hospital.
It's absolute fucking crazy. It is.
You know.
It is. They make you ill, so you know it's just like a conveyor belt, Andy, isn't it? They own it at this end and they own it at that end and all. And
what's the most basic of knowledge? You know, what's in the flu jab? Flu. So what's in the cancer jab?
Exactly.
Cancer. What's in the fucking COVID jab? You know, come on now. It don't take a fucking rocket scientist, does it?
No, it don't. You know, if I'm speaking to someone and one of my, very first questions, I'll establish if they've had COVID jab, and if they have, I'm like, right, I'll just switch off. I can't help it, Andy. I feel sorry for them, and I think I can't take it out of you, mate.
No, that's right.
I can't speak. I just can't chat. I'm sorry, but there is some good people like. Who've had to have it because of the profession or whatever, poor fuckers, and I feel sorry for them. Andy, you know, there is good people, man. Who
Oh, absolutely. There's good in all, you know, and that's the trouble. And this is the trouble with the system. They'll get you that up all in your fifis and that fucking anxious and worried about something that doesn't exist. You'll do. I mean, even for those that took it for jobs, those that took it early because they fucking booked holiday and they didn't want to lose the money and cancel their holiday. So they took the fucking poison so as they could still go and have an holiday. That's what baffles my fucking mind. You're risking your life so you can go and get a bit of sun. Are you all right in the head?
I know, but my point is, like, I know a couple of kids who are diamond kids, you know what I mean? And they've had it. I've got time for them. I didn't mean what I said. I meant most people who've had it, I ain't got time for. But a few people who've had it, you know, are very decent fucking human beings, bless them. And they were sort of forced into a corner and just thought, well, I'm going to have to have it because they're very caring people themselves, you know what I mean? So they've had to have it because they're caring for other people, etc. You know what I'm saying, Andy? So
no, I get it. I get it.
Sort like bless
and then what did the system do? It wanted you to rat out those that had it. If you know anyone that had it, you let us know. Just like ratting the Jews out back in the day. If you see a Jew in the street, let us know. Nothing's fucking new, bro. It's all the same rhetoric, just under a different guise of words to make it sound fluffy or make it sound scary. Whichever way they want to make you feel, they'll use a certain rhetoric of language to make you feel that way.
Repackaged and just fucking exactly, mate.
You know,
look, see Ryan here. Look, this is why I said it, Andy. His mother were begging him to have it, bless him. So Ryan's had it just for his mum, just to, you know.
And that's don't get me wrong. Yeah, and that's what I mean. And that's the travesty of the system, because otherwise his own mother would have fell out with him, and even if he knew better or not.
Exactly. So he's done it out of love for his mother, which is you know, I've got respect for you, Ryan. Bless your heart. That's
and what do you think they're doing? Do you think they don't think of that when they set all this up? Of course they fucking do. What did you say, babe?
Exactly. Look to you, Ryan. Bless you. You're a good kid, mate. I didn't.
Look at the word individual. When the Romans created individual, because back in the day they would tax the family household, but then they realised they could tax you individually and make more money. And look at the word individual. Divide you all and makes you an individual, because they have separated you from the fucking those around you and the source of who we really are, the divine one.
Yes, yeah. Like I've said, you simplify things. Words, when it's simplified, it like you like think, fuck yeah, you know, it can't be that simple, but it fucking is.
When you're looking at language, especially English, you have to look at it's called the prefix and the suffix. The first three and the last three letters of the words. And so, like consequences, the first three letters, they're con. Anything a con, look out for. It should, like, you know, alarm bell straight away.
Yeah.
So consequences, you're looking at the sequences after the con.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
So anything with con before it, just...
Well, it can have that meaning. You have to be aware. You have to, you know that it means something alternate to what it can... To what we are taught it means, because one word can mean different things dependent on the narrative that you're speaking and the construct of the sentence.
Yes.
Simple. Because you can write a sentence and then switch two words back to front, same words, but now it means something else.
Exactly. This is how we get tripped up in it, Andy. Just words.
Yeah. Well, what when you go to court, what have they got? It's your word against theirs. It's words. Everything's words.
Yeah.
A word is an action. If I tell you, Tom, go fuck yourself, it's an action.
Yeah.
And so for people then to say, oh, don't let words get up in your feelings like that. Well, it depends what you're saying. It depends what you're saying to me, or, you know, how you're coming at me will determine what response, if any, you'll get from me at all.
Yeah, of course.
And the only trouble in the world is there's too much reactionary. Like up on here, when people come on YouTube, they see the trolls and they're fucking instantly reacting to them because they've got them all up in their feet because they can't control themselves.
Yeah.
They need to take a breath and then respond. If they're going to respond at all, they have to know the fucking battle they're going to choose.
Yes.
That discernment. And you have to use that same discernment when you go into the courts or when you go shopping or when you go anywhere else in life. Same discernment.
Yes.
It's called growing up, man. It's called being a fucking man or a woman.
Awesome.
A womb man is just the man with the womb. We're kind of the same, mankind.
Yeah.
We've got slight differences, man.
Yeah.
We think the same, we do the same, we're capable of the same. You know, there's some things I'm better at than a woman, there's some things a woman's better at than a man, but together we complement one another. We're meant to be like that.
Of course.
And that's exactly what the jurisdiction of equity is. It runs alongside common law. And when you can't get remedy in common law, you invoke equity because it complements it. The same as we complement a woman and the woman complements us. That's why it's Adam and Eve.
Yeah, got you, bro. See, 11 years ago, I used to react, Andy. 12 years ago, I used to be screaming at camera and I'll fucking find out where you live and strangle you, fuck. And, you know, they used to love it. They used to get off on winding me up, Andy, but now I've just calmed down now and I just humour myself with them, you know, and I think they've got the picture now, bless them. Like.
Well, that says more about you than them then, doesn't it? You know, they've got you by the short and curlies, bro, and you're the fucking...
They used to
say?
Looking back, I can see it now. And they used to...
They're the tail that's wagging the dog.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. True. They used to have me in palm of the fucking hand when I look back, mate. You know, I used to think I was defending myself and whatever. They used to sat pissing.
Love it. I bet they were loving it, pissing the britches back at. I bet they were telling all the mates, all couple, we're going to write one here, get in here.
Oh, so that's what was happening. I was going to bed with my fucking hands clenched. I did fucking... I let have that power over me, bro, and I didn't realise. But luckily, Tom fucking realised. It took me 11, 12 years, but I've got this, son.
And why is it? Invitation, because you invited it, you asked for it, and then you whinge when you get it.
Exactly, mate, yeah. True.
So we've got to be fucking careful what we wish for, haven't we?
I'm fucking dead right, mate, and it's a very true saying, you know, and I invited that shit into my life. They befriended me at first, Andy. Yes, Tom, no, Tom. And then they turned on me very quickly, mate.
Yeah.
Because of what...
And that's what they say, better the devil you know. It doesn't take long for them to fucking show the colour. It never takes long for a man to show their colour.
It all comes out in wash, Andy, as they say, doesn't it? It don't take long.
Well, you can tell a fucking tree from its fruits, and a good tree will never bear bad fruits, just like a bad tree will never bear good fruits. And it's as simple as that, bro.
Yeah, it is, mate. Like Ryan's just said there, look, the less you care, the happier you'll be. Very true.
Of course. The less fucks you give, what concerns do you have, you know?
Concern, that fucking word there. A concern, lad. That fucking word, eh?
Yes, exactly. Now you start listening, you see. Other words, when we're just nattering away to one another, everybody takes it for granted. Familiarity breeds contempt. Always remember that. And we just nonchalantly ebb along with these vibrations that we're uttering without any comprehension of what's really being uttered. And it makes us dumb. It makes us stupid. And then for somebody like I to come up and point that out to you, it can get defensive because they can feel like I'm attacking them. Like, you're talking like a dummy. Well, hang on a minute. Well, let's read the dictionary. I'll show you in the dictionary.
Yeah.
And then it's difficult then to say, well, I've been indoctrinated through a schooling system that's fooled me.
Ego,
you know?
Yeah.
So it's difficult to accept that I've been fooled. But once you have done, I've been fooled as a child, I've been fooled as a teenager, I've been through the rhetorical system of this country, I can let all of that go, and now I can start my education.
Yeah, please teach me. They don't say that, do they?
You know,
ego
that's
kids,
right.
They get defensive, and instead of learning...
Because the ego and it's already all sense of fucking knowing won't let you do it, you know, but you know in your heart that you're doing a wrong, you're doing an injustice to yourself. But the ego won't let you back down.
True.
It's the ego you got to fight, leave it at the door.
Yeah, true. See, that's what DMT helped me with, Andy. It killed my ego off, you know, completely. You know, I was walking around with chip shops on my shoulders, not a chip. I had fucking chip shops on my shoulders.
Ego, we're misconstruing what ego is. Ego will always be with you. If you didn't have your ego, brother, you wouldn't survive because your ego is your most basic fight and flight gut instinct.
Right.
And it's your ego that tells you there and then whether you're going to run off or whether you're going to stand and fight.
It's how you use it, and it's how
that's what goes on with the ego. You can either turn it into something negative or through wisdom, turn it to something positive.
Yeah.
If you can't get the positive situation out of it, then turn your heels and go the other way. That's what it's all about, you know?
Yeah, if it's not serving you, fucking do one.
That's right.
Cut it there.
Instead of standing there, creating the scene, and then blaming them for the scene that you're in.
Yeah, it's
When
just
you have the opportunity to turn about face and walk the fuck away from the foolishness.
good advice, mate. What does it say? There's no point arguing with a fool.
There's no. My nan raised me early days. A very short sentence. There is no best in a fool.
There you
Show
go.
me the best in a fool.
Yeah, it's a very good fucking. Yeah, is it an acronym? Would you call it an acronym?
No, I wouldn't call it an acronym.
It's a very good saying. We'll just pray it like that. Yeah. Says
it's
it
more
all.
like it's more like a proverb.
Yeah. Well, you're the wordsmith, bro. You're the worst.
There is no best in a fool. And biblically, if you look at the Bible, it will say, "Lest ye join a fool in their folly, for you are no better than they."
Yes, meaning, yeah, if you're gonna be like them, you just you're just a waste of fucking space, like the fool.
No, you're no worse nor better than them. You're as the same. You're all the same.
Exactly.
Same. If you want to be a fool, go and join in with the fools. No problem.
You speak a lot.
You know.
No, he's not. Fucking hell. If the cap fits wisdom, wear it, mate. That's all I'll fucking say to that lad. Fuck me, man. It's speaking in fucking general terms, mate.
I'm a truck driver.
Fucking
Christian.
wow. Whoever find peace in Bible or atheism are not fool, but you're the fool. Okay, wisdom. Rebuke me.
There is no peace within a literature. There is no peace in any document. Any peace or solace is within you. There is no thing externally that brings peace, brings comfort, that brings security. All of that is already resides inside.
Does he mean rebuke me? Because he's put refute me.
I'm not sure what they're trying to say. That's what I'm saying. They have to be precise in what they're saying.
What does refute mean, Andy?
I refute what you're saying. I disagree.
Oh, right, got you. Wisdom. I'm just here to learn, as everybody who's watching is just to learn, mate.
You can disagree. Go and get the dictionary and look at the language. Don't disagree with me. Disagree with what's written and the words that we are taught to use to communicate with one another this given day in a very limited language.
Don't shoot the fucking messenger, pal.
That's the one. That's the one. Simple as that. You know, you ain't fighting me. You're fighting the system.
Exactly. So I don't know how much wisdom you think you've got, but I don't think you've got a fucking whole lot, to be honest, mate. But hey, we can all learn more, can't we? None of us know everything, wisdom.
That's right.
You might
collectively. That's how a community thrives collectively. You don't go to a community that's thriving and there's one man there. There's a group of men, you know.
Exactly.
We've all got different skills. You put the roof on, I fucking connect the water, Jim connects the gas, Bob connects the electric. That's how it goes.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. We work together. We don't work against.
Exactly. Instead of me saying to you, here, you look fucking gay with that top on. Who'd you get it off? Your sister. By the way, I fucked your sister, and she's fucking stinking hole on her. What's the matter with this world? You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't get it myself, Andy, and I can't lie. I sit here scratching my head, mate, and honestly, it gets upsetting, mate, to think people are still in this year, 2026. We've got people still. I don't know.
In that mindset, in that caveman Neanderthal fucking mindset.
Yeah, we're two guys here trying to help people. We're not getting paid for this shit. We're giving up.
No, I want paid
for free, and we don't mind giving our energy for free, you know. So don't worry about it, wisdom. Us men have got this, bro. You take a back seat, son. Sit down, girl. It's okay. That's it. What we on here? I'm gonna do an hour, Andy. We're on 50 minutes. It's gone like that. 2 minutes.
It's quick, isn't it?
Load.
Listen, if you got, let's say you got 10 men, and 5 of yous can fucking handle your scent and 5 of yous can't. It still counts to have the 5 of yous that can't, because we're strong in numbers.
Yes, I
It's
know
no
you.
good in divide you all, you know. It's no good. We've got to stand strong together, shoulder to shoulder. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not better than you. I'm not bigger than you. I'm not harder than you. We're all just same, but we're strong in numbers.
Are you getting that, Wisdom? So, you know, you think you're 10 men, Wisdom. Well, you're not, mate. You're not 10 men, mate. You're just one. Or a woman, whatever you fucking are. So, you know, like you saying, strength in numbers.
Well, when you in the eyes of the law, we're all equal. In the eyes of the Creator, we're all equal. So there is no one above or is no one better or bigger than anybody else. We're all fucking same size when we're sitting down.
Look up your real fucking enemy, Wisdom. It's not me and Andy, let me tell you. We're not your enemy, mate. People changed in 2020. Yeah, because of COVID stuff, mate. Yeah, definitely.
It opened them up. It opened their eyes, hopefully, give them a little shake and a wake-up call as to how imposive and how much the government is trespassing upon our fucking freedoms and imposing their will upon us, and how slowly we're losing our rights. And it's going to come to the point where we can't even say fuck on the internet without you getting yourself a fine automatically.
Did you see that other day where that guy had that T-shirt on? I think I spoke about it, and it said Starmer is CUNT.
I didn't see it.
Right, well, police, proper, there are about 10 policemen around him, and they said that T-shirt could be offensive. That's not against the law, is it?
Right. Okay, so to offend somebody, is that a crime?
They made him take the T-shirt off, so I commented on the video, and I said, the word Starmer's more offensive than fucking CUNT.
Yeah. Oh. And if you look at the word CUNT, it's Old English for my friend, old friend.
Is that wow? So that's what it stands for.
Yeah.
Wow. Old friend or my friend?
Old friend.
Wow, man. So it's not even a swear word?
No.
Fucking hell, wow. So if it obviously we're flustered, he's got 10, 12 coppers around him, and you can get a bit, can't you? You lose your or you get a bit panicky and that. But if he
listen, I could go and buy myself a Ferrari this afternoon and bring it round your yard. First thing I'm looking, hey up, Tom ass, come and have a look at this cunt.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true.
You see?
Yeah, true. So if that guy had knew what you've just said, he'd have been all right, wouldn't he? He'd have embarrassed.
Do you know why? Because it's the phonics. Like our grandmas or mothers would always say, it's not what you say, but how you say it. It's your tone of voice.
Yes.
It's if you confront. If I can say one thing to you, dead calm and fucking beautiful, or I can say it to you, very same linguistics, but in a confrontational manner, I can shout at you, I'm going to fucking kill you in a minute.
Yeah.
Or I can come and sit next to you quietly and calmly and say, carry on, I'm going to fucking kill you in a minute.
Yeah, of course.
Which one are you going to listen to?
It just reminded me of something there. Do you know who Les Wexner were, Andy? Do you know, Thingy Secret, that underwear thing, Victoria's Secret?
No, my daughter knows who it is.
Your daughter will know, right? Lex Wexner were the owner. He is the owner of Victoria's Secret, which is multi-billion-pound company. He was like that with Epstein, right? And he ended up handing over to Epstein all of his business rights, everything. Epstein had a credit card, basically, unlimited amount. And Wexner is doing this interview with his lawyer sat next to him. And they ask Wexner a question, and he's stumbling on question, and his lawyer leans into him and he says, answer the fucking question or I'll fucking kill you. You've just reminded me. Look it up. And he goes, yeah, that's his lawyer.
Yeah.
Or I'll fucking
yeah. They're all fucked. They're all fucked. They're all a dirty bunch of fucking whatever they are. We won't say it too much. We all know what they are. Yeah. They're none of our concern. And listen, they'll get what's deserved to them.
Yeah. Trump, it's not going to come out about Trump, is it? He's done a great job of keeping his fucking...
Oh, he'll come out. He'll be like Savile, it'll come out when he's in the dirt. Oh, we were right after all. Oh, you conspiracy theorists, you were on the fucking money.
Eventually. Andy, have you ever looked that channel up called Fittest Flat Earther? Look it up, bro, please. He's telling us that Donald Trump used to be Elvis Presley.
Oh, right.
And his face fits in it, bro. Just right. If you remember that, I'll text you it anyway, so you don't.
Yeah.
Fittest Flat Earther, mate. Fucking mind-boggling. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying he'll show you some mad stuff, bro. Honestly.
I know. Well, there's another one saying that he's a fucking pastor over there preaching the gospel in America and all, and they can do a face fit on him AI and it all fits and all. You know, we've all got doppelgangers every fucking way, lad. It's all distraction and mirrors. Who's putting these people up on these platforms? Come on.
Yeah, of course. What's it matter anyway, Andy? Yeah, you know that. Like
exactly. How's that going to defend you and fucking feed your kids tomorrow?
It's not, is it?
No, and they know that.
All I can say to people, Andy, is 2020 COVID were a test run, and what's to come is a lot fucking worse than COVID time. So start growing your own food. Start learning how to prepare
Homestead.
Food shortage.
Homestead, baby. Look at the Waltons and them days, you know. It's only less than 100 years ago. My granddad used to grow his beetroots and leeks and fuck knows all. And he were a miner. He come down from Scotland to the Midlands and he worked in the fucking Dormill pit. He used to grow all his own veg and everything out the back, our chickens and all the bollocks, mate. And it was all fucking seasonal and shit like that. And so that was my dad. And already by my generation, there's none of my. I haven't got a single pal that grows any beetroot or leek or cabbage in the fucking garden. You must be joking. Mrs. doesn't get it for 10 bob.
I think we took them for granted, that generation, Andy, didn't we? Do you know what I mean? We didn't realise how clued up they fucking were to do what they were doing, and now
that's right. And now it's taken from us, bro. I mean, everybody's fucking tarmac their front garden and slabbed the back garden. They ain't got no room for growing no veg, and so they have to go to the fucking shop that they're making you go to spend their slave shillings.
Very true. Where's oak trees in town centres and that?
Exactly. Took down because of the fucking the impedance of the microwaves that they're going to bombard us with these fucking cell towers. Because my phone ain't working no better since the fucking all sprung up everywhere. Are yours? No, can't get a better reception. No.
No, I don't want 5 fucking G's.
Well, if you look on Patent's house, all your information you want to look for when you want to look for fucking proper truths, look on Patent's house.
Wait,
and like,
what's that called? Patents?
Patent. Like everything's patented.
Oh, patent.
Yeah, Patent's house. And you'll see on there, man, 7G is already patented. You know, these weather manipulation systems have been patented since 1953.
Harp. Andy,
1952 or 53.
Yeah, fucking hell. They've been fucking about with
frequencies. And they used to use aerials on the ground with frequencies, and now they're using these masts and towers for frequencies because it's a military construct.
Yeah.
It's militant combatant or you're a civilian. That's how the government sees us.
Yeah.
You're either in service or you're civilian. And we're all on civilians on the street to still be controlled and manipulated the way they are in the services by their sergeants and corporals and told to run round and do squats and fucking all that business. Yeah. That's what these are for the civilians. Same thing, mind control through them. Well, and for those especially that have taken the jab with the nanotech that goes with it.
What does government mean?
Govern, to govern your mind, to govern your fucking
look it up.
Control, mind control.
The word government means mind control, and we're not fucking joking, guys. You know, it's hopefully, you know, these lives are gonna. Well, I know it's gonna help people, Andy. We're coming up to an hour, bro, so I'm gonna wrap it up soon. But listen, Andy, if I jump on tomorrow, mate, I'll give you a shout. I'll see you. Right. Busy, mate, because
yeah,
I love having.
What day is it tomorrow? Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday's all right, lad. I won't be on Wednesday. I'm prepping because I've got to be in hospital 7 a.m. on Thursday morning, and so
Thursday, innit? Yeah, I'll chuck your text, mate, if you're free.
And then I won't be on for a little while after that because they're gonna. But when they cut my throat, they got to get me larynx, my vocal cords, and all that shit. They got to move it all to the side and then take my vertebrae out, and so I'm not gonna be able to swallow or talk and shit like that for a few days.
You might have a better singing voice for when you're in shower for your.
Oh, as long as I sound better than you, like a fucking cat with his bollocks being stood on, I'll be all right.
Listen, thanks for your company, mate, and I'm sure you'll get it as well. Honestly, thank you very much, Andy.
No worries, bro. My pleasure. Thanks for asking me on.
Nah, it's a pleasure, mate. I'll text you that website, that YouTube channel, mate. Thank
All right, brother.
you.
Yeah, man.
I'll catch you.
Fucking stay strong in the meantime, bro.
Yeah, and you, mate. Keep it real, bro, as you
All
always.
the chat. Oh, sorry, I haven't read your questions or anything.
Yeah,
like that.
sorry, man.
If anybody got
Sorry.
any questions or stuff, store them for tomorrow. If you want to ask any questions tomorrow, and I'll get in legalese. That's right, and I'll get into you tomorrow, and we'll talk about it. These different things, you know. So
Yeah,
thank you all for your support. Thank you for the love and the hate. We'll see you same time, same place tomorrow. Be there or
thank
be
you very
square.
much, guys. Yeah, thank you, Andy. See you tomorrow, son. Take care. Thank you,
Bonjour.
everyone. Bye, son.